Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into another set of standout mods that completely refresh Skyrim on console. From texture overhauls that breathe new life into Whiterun, to lush forests filled with tens of thousands of new trees, to high fantasy touches like floating islands above the tundra. This list is all about reimagining the world you know and love. We'll be covering city upgrades, atmospheric enhancements, and gear to keep your Dragonborn looking the part. Whether you're exploring new skies, venturing through denser wilderness, or stepping into a rebuilt Winterhold, these mods make Skyrim feel brand new again. So let's get started. CleverCharff's Whiterun. Whiterun finally gets the attention it deserves with high-resolution textures for wood, stone, and roofing across the city. Every wall, every timber beam, every roof tile looks sharp and natural, giving the city a crisp, lived-in atmosphere. This retexture respects vanilla design while making Whiterun feel more modern and immersive. Interiors and exteriors blend seamlessly, keeping performance in mind while delivering a big visual punch. You'll notice the difference whether you're walking through the market at noon or looking up at Dragon's Reach at night. It's still Whiterun, just at its very best. Traders' stalls and doorframes pop with new definition, adding richness to everyday details. Even the humble guard towers and stables feel more authentic, standing out as part of a city that finally looks alive. It's the kind of upgrade you'll keep noticing long after you've settled into your playthrough. And for those who want to go further, you can also pair this overhaul with G.I.R.T.H's Gardens of Whiterun for an even better experience, turning the city's greenery into something lush and vibrant. G.I.R.T.H's Gardens of Whiterun. This mod restores and beautifies Whiterun's gardens with lush landscaping, decorative flora, flower beds, and natural details that enhance the serenity of the city. It adds ambient plant life around gates, the Gildergreen area, and walkways, making Whiterun feel more alive and organic. It complements texture overhauls by filling in the gaps. The city doesn't just look sharper, it feels more grown in and lived in. Even the quieter corners of the city gain charm, with patches of green tucked where you least expect them. It makes Whiterun feel cared for, like a place its people truly live in, rather than just pass through. And speaking of Whiterun's centerpiece, the Gildergreen itself has its own mod that takes things even further. G.I.R.T.H. Gildergreen is really Thicc HD. The sacred tree in Whiterun's heart finally looks as majestic as its story suggests. This mod replaces the thin vanilla Gildergreen with a thick, towering version that dominates the plaza. Its bark is richly textured, its branches spread wide, and it looks alive in a way that suits its role in Whiterun's culture. Whether you view it by day, glowing in sunlight, or at night under the stars, the Gildergreen becomes a true landmark. For players who love role-playing as guardians of nature, or simply want Whiterun's centerpiece to impress, this mod delivers in spades. But maybe you're more interested in outfitting your character than decorating cities. In that case, you'll want to check out the Witcher armors. Witcher 3 female armors, Ciri and Shani. Step into the shoes of characters from another legendary RPG. This mod brings Ciri's DLC armor and Shani's outfit into Skyrim, crafted with high-quality detail and fully standalone. You can acquire them in Riverwood. A chest tucked away in the blacksmith's basement holds both armors, or you can forge them yourself if you prefer. Once equipped, the outfits look stunning in motion, perfect for adventuring or roleplay. Ciri's DLC set has that sharp, battle-ready look, while Shani's outfit leans into a more elegant, civilian style. Both are faithful recreations and offer variety beyond Skyrim's usual armor. And while new armor changes how you look, sometimes it's the smaller details, like your character's eyes, that bring roleplay to life. Locke's eyes. Eyes are the window to the soul, and this mod makes them shine. Locke's eyes overhauls eye textures with sharper details, brighter colors, and more natural reflections. From piercing blues to haunting vampire reds, the range is impressive. Even non-player characters benefit, giving your world more lifelike stares in conversations. It's a subtle change that makes a huge difference during dialogue, cutscenes, and close-ups. Whether you're a role player or just want better visuals, this mod nails the detail. And while it's perfect for conversations up close, let's step back into Skyrim's vast wilderness to see how the world itself can transform. Fabled Forests. Skyrim's woodlands come alive like never before with Fabled Forests, which adds over 45,000 new trees across the game world on top of what's already there. The result is truly dense, wild forests that feel untamed and alive. Paths that were once bare now twist beneath thick canopies, and sunlight filters through layers of leaves, creating cinematic woodland scenes at every turn. Exploration transforms completely. You'll lose sight of the horizon, stumble into deep groves, and actually feel the weight of Skyrim's wilderness pressing in around you. Pair this with rugged armor or ranger roleplay, and the forests become more than scenery. They become an adventure in themselves. Wildlife feels more at home in these dense woods, making encounters more natural and immersive. Fast travel becomes less tempting when the journey itself is this breathtaking. It's a complete reinvention of Skyrim's wilderness, turning every walk into something worth savoring. The sheer scale of the added foliage makes every region feel rediscovered, even for veteran players. And when the sun sets beyond those trees, the night sky becomes just as stunning. Atlantis galaxy and stars. Night skies in Skyrim reach breathtaking new heights with this mod. It adds a sweeping galaxy across the sky, with crisp star textures and enhanced depth. Auroras blend with the Milky Way, creating dazzling combinations that look like a painting come to life. Whether you're camping in the wilderness or standing atop a mountain, the view is nothing short of awe-inspiring. It makes night travel a joy instead of a chore, encouraging you to look up and take in the atmosphere rather than rushing to the next quest marker. The stars themselves feel brighter and more layered, adding a true sense of scale to Skyrim's universe. Clear nights are now events worth stopping for, transforming long journeys into unforgettable moments. It's a reminder that Skyrim isn't just a land to explore, it's a world under a living, breathing sky. But it's not just the skies that need love. Some of Skyrim's towns deserve a proper rebuild too, starting with Winterhold. ClefJs Winterhold. Winterhold, often forgotten, is rebuilt with new layouts, structures, and atmosphere. The town feels more believable, with fleshed-out buildings, a developed graveyard, and subtle architectural details. Walking through the snowy streets now feels immersive, as the settlement finally resembles a real hold capital rather than a ruin. The changes respect the town's cold, bleak atmosphere, but give it depth and vibrancy. Shops and homes now feel like they belong to actual residents, with layouts that make sense for a community surviving in harsh weather. With all of these improvements, Winterhold no longer feels like a relic of the past, but a hold still clinging to life and worthy of exploration. Ennead Banners. Banners across Skyrim get a much-needed upgrade with this mod. Designs are sharper, colors richer, and each holds heraldry more distinct. Dragon's Reach, Solitude, Windhelm, and even forts and strongholds feel more alive with banners that actually look like they belong to proud rulers and warriors. It's a simple but powerful improvement that ties the holds together, adding identity and style wherever you travel. And speaking of style, if you're heading into the wilds, the Hinterland Ranger set will keep you looking the part. The Hinterland Ranger. This armor set is perfect for wilderness explorers. A rugged mix of leather, fur, and cloth. It looks built for hunters and scouts braving the wild. You can craft it at forges and wear it across both male and female characters. Its textures feel natural, blending seamlessly with Skyrim's landscape. It pairs beautifully with Fabled Forests, making your roleplay as a ranger or adventurer feel truly authentic. The design feels practical rather than ornamental, the kind of outfit you'd expect from someone living off the land. Its muted colors help you blend into the environment, whether stalking prey or avoiding enemies in the underbrush. Nyx's floating islands of Whiterun. A bunch of you asked for this after the last video, so here it is. This mod lifts clusters of rocky isles into the skies above Whiterun's plains, adding an ethereal high fantasy vibe you can spot from miles away. It's meant to be visual flair, no quests, no NPCs, just striking scenery that reimagines the skyline without touching gameplay. The design leans minimalist, hovering rock shelves, pockets of grass and trees, and dramatic silhouettes that look fantastic at sunset or during auroras. It pairs especially well with sky overhauls or Whiterun visual upgrades. Glance up as you approach the city, and the whole region feels newly mythical. And that wraps up today's showcase, a mix of visuals, atmosphere, and gear that proves just how much creativity the modding community brings to Skyrim. These projects don't just update textures or add detail, they breathe life into the game in ways that keep it timeless. If you enjoyed the video, a like and a subscribe go a long way. It helps the channel grow, and I truly appreciate every single person who tunes in. Putting together these lists and curating mods takes time, but it's worth it knowing so many of you share the same passion for keeping Skyrim alive. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.